Ready as we'll ever be.
Hello.
Hey, Saucy peeps.
I don't know what day or what time it is, but we're here.
It is Monday evening. That's why we're here, 6 p.m. 6:02 p.m. Thanks for your grace and patience with us. Today has been another crazy Monday. I don't know why we pick Mondays. That's the day you get back to the grind and you do all this stuff after your day of rest, and it's one of the craziest days for us. So hopefully we can just unwind with you guys, and maybe you're just need a moment to unwind with us after this crazy Monday.
Agreed.
I don't know. This hair is wackadoodle. Just love me through it, y'all. We've had a crazy, crazy day. It has been definitely a shocker getting back from the beach.
Yes.
I miss the beach.
I do too.
I mean, it's good to get back to life, but I miss the beach.
It's questionable.
It was such an amazing beach trip, y'all. Like, utterly amazing. Could not have asked for better weather. We had sun, and it wasn't so hot, and we saw a sunrise and a sunset in the same day, and we got to share some with you guys, and it was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I'm just going to let you talk. Talk us through it.
What are we talking through?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I was just told to let you talk more.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, one person that's finally joined us.
Hey, y'all.
Up to this point, we've been talking to ourselves.
Can you send us some likes or hearts if you see us on here? Hopefully it's working all right. It's been a crazy day. We never know. Hopefully it's uploaded to Saucy Couple. I don't know, y'all.
It's on the right page, I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I did confirm that.
Did we get a notification of it or something?
Yeah, we did.
We'll wait for a couple people to jump on before we hop into this. But we have a few things for show and tell tonight. I'm pretty excited about. I know you can see our little bit of greenery here, so I'm excited to show you that. I even brought a napkin because I was prepared today in case I made a mess. And I'm going to try not to destroy this thing today. I don't know if you guys can see it well enough though. Okay. So, what should we do first? I don't even know. We'll give you the update on the plants, because some of you like the homesteading side of things, and I was able to share some tips with my aunt today about canning that I just learned recently that were amazing and really helpful. So when you're making jams or jellies or any of that stuff, if your jar is hot enough and your contents are hot, you can go ahead and put the seal on, close it up, and it will pop and it will seal, and you don't have to put it in a water bath. Save you a bunch of time. So that was awesome. The other thing is you can use a mayo jar, like your normal. How many ounces are in that mayo jar? Do you know? Like 32 ounces or something? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Like your normal regular size mayonnaise jar, any of those. That lid will fit right on your jars perfectly. And that is an amazing tip. If you don't want to waste a sealing lid, if you're just putting it in the fridge, or if you've already popped the seal and you just want an easy to open thing, instead of buying your jar lids, just save all your mayonnaise lids because they work perfect. What else? Oh, we learned that fun fact about just talking about reusing things and saving stuff. Your parents are telling me about how they have the feed sacks for the chickens and the cows, and how they're made out of different print cloths, and how you can make dresses out of them. And why don't they do that now with all the reuse and recycle and everything? Why isn't that a thing?
All the customers will do it these days.
Maybe so. So everybody's busy on this Monday evening, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, Sam. Sam just show up?
Did he? Did she?
Somebody showed up.
Woohoo!
Hey, Sam.
Trusty Dusty Sam. I miss you.
Uh-oh, we just went up the foot. Well, you're one of those. We got two more people, I think, on here.
Hey, guys. How are you doing this evening?
Hey. Sam.
We're just sharing some tips that I learned about canning, and also that clothing came in a feed sack that you could make clothes for your family. No, not clothing came in a feed sack. I guess kind of. Fabric.
Clothing made out of the feed sack.
Yes. And you can make dresses, and some of them are so pretty when you look them up online. I had no idea. And I just thought I would update you guys on how my little science projects are doing. So this is the first one.
How are your little science projects doing?
I know. You haven't really even seen them either, huh?
No.
So this is the pineapple. And I don't know if you guys remember last time. I'm going to just water this guy with this one. I did bring napkins though, so we'll just dry it off a little bit. Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember from last time, but it definitely didn't have any of these roots, all these long ones on here. It was just these little nubby ones that were up top. So it has rooted a bunch. I'm really excited. So we'll get it in some dirt sometime. I just went ahead and I snipped all those little sharp pieces off that were kind of dying off because I figured why let it give nutrition to all that, and that seemed to boost the growth pretty good too. So that is that, and if you see why they're all flat like that, it's just because I literally snipped off all of the little brown tips so it wouldn't waste any of its energy. This one was a celery piece. I guess it's not too wet. A celery piece that I had that I put in there, so it's starting to grow. And then I put it in some old soil and apparently activated another seed, which I think is cilantro. That's what that little bouncy thing is there. So we're going to see how that goes. And then this one has really bloomed. That's the celery, like that old celery stock. We had some organic celery that we got, which, by the way, the taste difference of organic celery versus real celery or regular celery, I thought it was like night and day. The crunch, the little rib pieces that get all stuck in your teeth and stuff, still kind of there, but much, much, much easier to chew. And it looks like this. And that's probably after, how long do you think? 3 weeks, maybe?
Has it been that long? Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe 2 weeks? I don't know. I don't know when I showed you guys the first time, but it's already getting like little stalks on it. It's just amazing how it grows.
Like maybe 2 weeks, but you might have had it longer than that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't keep
I'll have
track
to
of
go
time
back
anymore. It's
and
going
replay our own videos and watch. Which, by the way, thank you guys for the support on all your replays and watching them. And we had a lot of support while we were at the beach last week. We know this isn't quite the sunset. They need to do those Zoom meetings where you can just change out the background. That would be real helpful. Like, we're in Paris this week. We're in Australia. COVID style. So, anywho, oh, I wanted to show you guys this cool thing that I found on the beach. It's so light. Have you picked this up yet?
Yes.
It's like nothing. Nothingness. It's a piece of driftwood, which I don't know, can all wood be driftwood? I'm not sure. But this stuff is like petrified. I don't know if you can see it there on the end. But it looks like it's really solid, but it's literally weighs like nothing. I'm hoping that I can like shave it down, make something out of it, maybe like a wind chime or something like that with some of the shells that we got. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey, Joanne.
Hello.
Had an awesome birthday. And Sam too. She had a birthday when we haven't been there. I don't know why I'm opening this before talking about it. Probably just because I'm ready to dive in. Because we've been doing so good today. All we had was a salad and a protein shake. I'm like, oh, peanut butter.
It's like literally liquid gold.
It is. So, okay. Well, this is your peanut forte. So which one do you want to do first?
I feel like I need to do the puffs before we get to the peanut butter.
Okay.
Because the puffs are gonna, I feel like the peanut butter will mess that up if
Maybe
we do that
so.
after the fact.
Maybe it'll kind
So
of
where did we get these at? Was this over at the orchard?
We got those at
Or was it the orchard
Showalter's Orchard in Timberville, Virginia.
in Virginia? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a couple weeks back, Labor Day or whenever it was, we were at the orchard and I saw these, and they're mighty peanut puffs, baked not fried. So I was like, well, these sound interesting, so we should give these a try and see what they're like. They got 4 ingredients, which are peanuts, corn, grits, palm oil, salt.
There was grits in it?
corn grits.
Corn grits, like cornmeal,
Peanuts,
I guess?
corn grits, palm oil, salt. That's the 4 ingredients.
Not sure that I ever had a puff with the grits in it.
So they're non-GMO, gluten-free, no sugar added, no artificial flavors, cholesterol-free, zero trans fat, dairy-free, vegan, packed with protein, crunchy, and delicious.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's a mouthful.
Made with real peanut butter. So it says.
Interesting.
These are made by Golly Foods out of Saucy, New York. So, anyhow.
All right.
Shall we?
We shall.
Actually, I forgot we had these.
It's a peanut kind of day.
No, it smells a little peanut buttery.
Oh, it does. I don't know what it smells like exactly.
Yeah.
Like a rice cake, sort of.
Yeah.
They're sort of like cheese powder on them.
It kind of reminds me of cheese powder a little bit.
Yeah, maybe show them in the bag real quick. They kind of just look like cheese puffs, but brown.
But with a little bit of a peanut butter aftertaste. Kind of strange. They're more like cheese puffs than peanut puffs.
They taste like literally the peanuts you pack stuff with. If I was eating one of those...
I disagree.
Do you?
I mean, I think if we were tasting packing peanuts with these, there would be a distinct difference in taste.
Okay, I take it back. The texture of the packing peanuts.
Yeah, the texture is very much like the packing peanuts.
It's like I'm eating styrofoam covered in peanut butter.
I don't know. I've had fat cheese puffs that taste like this texture.
Did you say fat cheese puffs?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Fat cheese puffs. Well, the big cheese puffs, you know, not the little crunchy ones, but the big, puffy, airy ones. I've had that I feel like are very similar in texture to this.
They kind of grow on you. I'm not sure if that's because I'm real hungry today.
They grew me.
Can't. And then you just crack yourself up.
We gotta laugh.
We got to.
We're not gonna make it through this day if we don't laugh.
That's true. I just want to break one of these open and show it to you guys, if that's possible. Did you hear that snap? It was just like if I was snapping one of the peanuts that you
Packing
ship with.
peanuts.
Yes.
Sam was asking you how you knew what they taste like.
Well, there was this one time. Just kidding. It's just the squish. Like when you squish these, they're not quite like other puffs.
Mm. I don't know.
They're more like chewy and dense. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit. But I have had cheese puffs that I feel like have been chewy and dense like this.
Really?
I don't know what kind, but I feel like I've had something like that.
That's a
Somewhere along the way.
generic brand.
I don't know. I kind of like these.
They're not all bad.
Uh-uh.
What's the carb count?
15 grams.
Per how many poofs?
1 ounce.
How many poofs are in an ounce?
I don't know. I don't have a scale to measure.
This is 3 ounces, so a third of this bag. Maybe 20 puffs?
Maybe so.
Baked, not fried. Did you see the side of this? It has like little quotes on here.
I'm in love. Jelly. Crunch, crunch, crunch. What? Uncle Ed.
Interesting.
Best thing since my last PB&J, Little Emily.
Little Emily, is that what it says?
Yeah. I keep my friends close, but my mighty closer. Grandpa Sam.
Is that what they're called, Mighty?
Yeah, Mighty Peanut Puffs. Mighty brand, I guess that's the brand.
They're not bad.
No, I kind of like them.
Yeah.
It's a good snack.
I just wasn't expecting that texture.
Yeah.
Initially.
I didn't know what to expect texture-wise, but...
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sort of like a chip and peanut butter, so that's a win for you.
I would eat them. I would get some more of these. If I ever happen upon them again.
So this next place, I guess it was called Mackey's Ferry. Is that what it was called?
I
Is that
guess.
what the store was called?
Well, it's, yeah. Well, maybe that's where it was originally from, because they moved the store. It's in Jamesville, I think now. Jamesville, North Carolina.
It's on the way out to Outer Banks if you take, what is that highway?
64.
If you take 64 all the
Highway
way out to the Outer
64
Banks,
east, just keep heading east.
mm-hmm,
And when you go through Jamestown,
you'll see this place.
this place will be on the roadside.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mackey's Ferry. Let's see. Made by the caring folks at Mackey's Ferry's Peanuts in Jamesville, North Carolina. Jamesville, North Carolina.
You can tell they care too. They had real good Southern charm when you went into the store. There was like these younger guys working, and they were just like good old farm kids. They just seemed to care about what they were doing.
So yeah, we're like driving along the road, just driving. Dad's like, "Ooh, ice cream!" And then we're like, we'd already passed it, so we're like, backing up. And we pull in.
I never seen him drive like that. Usually he's like the safest person. There was nobody behind us. But we saw like maybe a couple signs on the way there, and he was like, "They just snuck up on me." But the signs were like peanuts, ice cream, peanuts, ice cream, which are literally his two favorite things in the entire world. Peanuts and ice cream. And they had them at one store. So he really did. He was like, back it up.
So they made like
awesome.
concretes type things where they mixed the stuff in the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one with Oreos and peanut butter. And they used this peanut butter.
And I didn't get one. And I wasn't super sorry because I ate probably half of yours. But I was a little bit sorry because it was delicious. It was so good.
Yeah, this peanut butter was like, oh my gosh, this was like liquid gold. I mean, this was delicious mixed in with that ice cream and Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like finished eating our ice cream. We're sitting in the parking lot or the little, parking area of this little roadside place. And we're like getting ready to go. And we're like, I'm debating, do I need me some of this or not? Do I need me some of this or not? And I was like, nah, I don't need to go spend the money on this. But then I was like, yeah, I need to go get me some of this. So I got out and went and got me a jar.
The way he was eating it, I was like, I know when we get home, he'll be like, why didn't I get some of that peanut butter? It was delicious.
Now I'm regretting not getting the bigger jar that was like, this big, But I'll have to look and see if they have a website on here. MFP Nuts, PNUTS.
M as in Mary?
Yeah, Mary Frank Paul NUTS.com.
If you want to order some, I highly suggest it. It's the best peanut butter I've ever had, and I've had some of that fresh stuff.
I'm assuming that they sell it on their website. We'll have to check and see.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
How do you decide what foods to try? We just find whatever spikes our interest, whether it be a healthy food that we see, maybe like lower carb. Sometimes people send us stuff. If you would like to send us stuff, you can always PM us at the Saucy Couple or email us at Saucy Couple or the Saucy Couple.
I think it's the Saucy Couple at gmail.com.
The Saucy Couple at gmail.com.
I don't know if I ever set up. We should set up something at saucycouple.com.
Maybe true.
Maybe I might have set it up. I don't know.
But you can always PM us here and let us know, and we'll get you an address to send that to, because we've had a few people that requested to send us stuff, and that's how we tried some of our low-carb stuff that came through, because that was stuff that people found in different areas. But this...
I mean, if you find something interesting, just let us know. Because if we come across stuff like these peanut puffs that are different, especially if it's different, we love trying things that are different.
Absolutely. So we'll go find it, or if you want to send it to us, or any of those things. So... without further ado, let's dig into this peanut butter, because it is literally amazing.
As you can tell, we've already tried it.
I think it would make the most amazing fudge or icing.
They did have fudge with this in it there.
And I'm real sad that we didn't try that. But do you see how creamy that is? They had crunchy too, right?
They did have crunchy, but since this was what they used in the ice cream, I decided to go with the creamy, because I just figured it would mix with stuff so much better. But I would definitely get their crunchy and try it. And they had an unsweetened version too. I don't know how the unsweetened would be. It probably wouldn't be bad, but just not sweet.
Just so creamy. It's ridiculous.
It's just smooth, rich, and you can taste just the peanuts, like the natural peanuts. There's not like added crap in here too much. And I don't know. It's just some of the best, I'd say, natural peanut butter, homemade, that I've ever had.
And we've had like the Whole Foods where they make it in front of you, and some of these other places. This is just better. It's leveled up.
I'd say it's really good for mixing in other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's some of the best peanut butter I've had for mixing in other things.
And in that concrete, it didn't sort of like stay to its own chunks. It really flavored the entire thing.
Yeah, blended well.
I feel like one of those dogs that has it like stuck everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it was so good. It was just creamier than anything. Like no grittiness at all. Uh-oh.
Not bad.
Verdict? No?
Just stuck to your mouth a little bit more.
Because that peanut puff, that packing puff, it's like glue in a packing puff in the roof of your mouth, probably.
Gotta have some milk to wash that down.
But if you have not been to the Outer Banks, like let's just say your family goes to Myrtle Beach every year, 100% you should go to the Outer Banks. It is amazing, 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 amazing. It's like little town, not super touristy. There's cool things to do that are relatively cheap. We went on the horse tour, which was utterly amazing. We'll have to post some clips of that or something.
Yeah.
It was just so neat to go on the dunes. And we thought the horses were going to be out there by themselves on this island. There are people that live out there that travel these 50 feet dunes like every day. I don't know if they travel them for work or what they do exactly, but it is crazy and awesome. And the highway is the beach. Like it's a DOT highway is the beach in Corolla. And Corova. It's amazing. It's like just something from another world. We went to the Wright Brothers Museum, and that was awesome too. And we got to see, I kind of thought that they had a motor to begin with, but they started out gliding, so they came from this big hill. So we walked up the big hill and the memorial, and that was really cool. And just seeing those sunsets there every day and catching a sunrise and a sunset on the same day. It was like unbelievable, because usually when you go to a beach, you're on one side or the other, and you just get one, but being out there on the island, you get both, and it was just utterly amazing. So thanks for sharing that with us last week, guys, because I know I like catching those. Sometimes the resorts do videos of the sunrise and stuff, and it's always nice to catch those.
It was beautiful.
So it was absolutely gorgeous.
We also went to the fishing pier and saw some
triggerfish.
If you have never seen a triggerfish,
thing.
look one up. They look like human faces.
They really do. I'm going to see if I can show you guys this picture.
We'll have to post some pictures. We took a few pictures. We'll post them.
We will.
But I've never seen a triggerfish, so look
I
that
also
up.
never seen so many jellyfish in the water, or man-o-wars, or whatever those were. I think they were jellyfish.
There were quite a few down here, yeah.
I don't know where the best picture of this little guy is, but this is probably a good one. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like a little face. They have little cutest little nubby teeth. And they're just so
And then they
cute.
have like a little pointy nose area almost. So it looks like, especially if you're looking straight on, and then they have these bulging eyes. They just look kind of freaky, but...
like full-on lip liner.
Yeah.
It's just craziness. It was awesome, though.
Definitely interesting.
Look at their little teeth. I don't know if you can see them there. Hopefully this is coming through okay. But it was just crazy awesome. And I tried to take pictures of all the jellyfish in there, but they didn't show up. And we went to this brewery called the Weeping Radish Brewery. I guess Guy Fieri had been there before, because he had his little spray paint thing up there and his picture. And they make homemade sausages there, and they have a restaurant. Adorable little place. And the sausages were good too. So I would highly recommend it if you go there. We stayed in a little place called Jarvisburg. They have like all these little towns that are throughout there. And it was awesome because it was away from the little bit of hustle and bustle, like in Kitty Hawk area and all that. But it wasn't too far to go in. So it was kind of the cabin feel, but at the beach. It was amazing. I'd highly recommend it. I will send you the link if you would like to see it. Just let us know. Anything else we're forgetting? I feel like our brains have been in like 100 places.
They have been.
Thanks for joining this ADD session.
It was a really great trip.
It really was. You know when you just plan something, you just want every detail to work out for somebody? For his mom's birthday, that's what we did, and that's how it worked out. Just every little surprise plan and every little thing just worked out just right, and I just could not be more grateful. Because God really worked it out for us. The weather, everything. everything.
Mhm.
It was wonderful. So.
You were wonderful. She was.
But anyways.
It wouldn't have all been that way if it hadn't been for her.
It was a joy night for her.
Yeah, but you found everything.
Well, it all worked out. That's the most important part. And we had such an amazing week. And now we've come back to reality and it's been raining and gloomy every single day that we've been back.
We just need to go back to the beach.
That makes everything all right. I'm
Right?
pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how it goes. But, all right. Well, we hope you guys have a rest of your... Do you see this? She's on the little water thing. Move her shoulder and see if you can show them.
Cameo.
Yeah. Do you know if your cats do this craziness? That's the water thing that they drink from. She's just on top of it.
That's her perch.
Mm-hmm. Zoe, you want to say hi? Zoe? You want to say hi?
Hi.
She's like, what are y'all doing? I'm just trying to be back here peeping on you. I didn't want you to notice me.
Look, I'm trying to take my evening bath. Come on, man.
She's like, now you got people peeping on me, watching me take my bath. Anyways, well, y'all stay saucy. Have a great week. We got lots of exciting things coming up for the saucy couple. We will be able to fill you in the next few weeks, hopefully. And we're just stoked and grateful and humbled and all the things. So, y'all take care. We will see you next week.
Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.